Chihiro Ogino, a sullen and somewhat spoiled 10-year-old girl, sits in the back seat of her parents' car, arms crossed as they drive toward their new home. She is reluctant to leave behind everything she knows. Her father, eager and confident, takes a wrong turn, leading them down a narrow wooded road. At the end of the path, they find a mysterious tunnel. Chihiro hesitates, but her parents, curious and adventurous, walk through. Reluctantly, she follows. On the other side, they find what appears to be an abandoned theme park. The air is still, yet the scent of food lingers. Drawn by the smell, her parents discover an unattended stall piled with freshly cooked dishes. Without hesitation, they dig in, oblivious to Chihiro's warnings. She ventures deeper into the strange town and stumbles upon a massive, otherworldly bathhouse. A boy with sharp, knowing eyes and traditional robes approaches her. "You shouldn't be here. You have to leave before nightfall," he warns. His voice is urgent, but before she can react, the town undergoes an eerie transformation. Shadows stretch, lights flicker, and ghostly figures emerge from the darkness. Chihiro races back to her parents, only to find them transformed into enormous pigs, their greedy indulgence cursing them. Terror-stricken, Chihiro tries to flee, but the river she crossed earlier has flooded, trapping her in this supernatural world. The boy she met earlier finds her again and introduces himself as Haku. He gives her a small red berry, urging her to eat it to prevent her from fading away like a ghost. "This is the spirit world," he explains. "If you don't belong here, you disappear." Haku leads her to the bathhouse, a towering structure bustling with spirits of all shapes and sizes, ruled by the powerful and cunning witch Yubaba. To survive, Chihiro must work. Haku instructs her to find Kamaji, an old six-armed boiler man who oversees the bathhouse's water supply. Kamaji is initially indifferent, but eventually takes pity on her when the tiny soot sprites, animated dust balls, help her. He sends her to Lin, a tough yet kind bathhouse worker who guides her to Yubaba's chambers. Yubaba is formidable, draped in lavish robes with an oversized head and piercing eyes. She snarls but is bound by a magical contract to employ those who ask for work. Reluctantly, she gives Chihiro a new name, Sen'nir. She warns that taking her name strips her of her past and identity, a trick she uses to keep her workers under her control. Sen begins her work at the bathhouse, struggling under its demanding tasks. Meanwhile, Haku, whose presence is both protective and mysterious, reminds her to never forget her real name, lest she, too, become trapped like him. Despite his cryptic nature, he is her sole comfort in this bewildering realm. One evening, a strange, faceless spirit, No Face, watches Sen'nir. She had shown it kindness by leaving a door open for it to enter. Now, No Face lurks around, offering gold to the greedy bathhouse workers and consuming those who accept it. Meanwhile, Haku, in his dragon form, is attacked after stealing a magical golden seal from Yubaba's twin sister, Zeniba. Injured and bleeding, he crashes into Sen's quarters. She bravely follows him to the boiler room, where Kamaji advises her to return the stolen seal to Zeniba to break the curse on Haku. Determined, Sen embarks on a journey to Zeniba's cottage, aided by a transformed Yubaba's baby, Bo, and a hopping bird-like servant. They travel by train across a flooded, dreamlike landscape. Zeniba, unlike her sister, is warm and kind. She tells Sen that the spell on Haku is one he placed on himself when he forgot his true name and identity. Zeniba gives Sen a hair tie infused with protective magic, a small but meaningful token of friendship. When Sen returns to the bathhouse, she calls Haku by his real name, Kohaku River. The name triggers his lost memories. He is the river spirit who once saved her from drowning as a child. Freed from Yubaba's spell, Haku takes Sen back to the human world, guiding her across the dried riverbed. She passes one final test from Yubaba, identifying her real parents among the pigs. She trusts her heart and answers correctly. With that, the contract is broken. Her parents are restored, unaware of what transpired. Chihiro turns back once more before stepping through the tunnel, but the bathhouse and the spirits have disappeared. As she emerges into the real world, her parents call her name, urging her to hurry. Though she remembers nothing concrete, something within her has changed. She is no longer the same fearful girl who entered this world. As they drive away, the wind rustles through the trees, whispering of a world unseen, a place where courage was forged, and where a girl named Chihiro learned to believe in herself.